Hey weirdos, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing awesome and I am super excited for this mani. I don't know about you guys, but after all of the crazy Christmas designs, I needed a little palette cleanser. So I'm gonna dive into this set that I got from Revel Nail. I bought this set with my own money. It was not PR, but I had to have it. It's the tonal like coffee and cream set, 5 dip powders. I got 5 fingers. I'm going to use them all. I'm getting on my peel base right now. I know I haven't left this in a hot minute, but I have so many questions about how I use peel base and more specifically how I apply it. So this is how I apply my peel base. I literally take a little bead at the bottom of the brush. This is UNT peel base, by the way. And I apply it to my entire nail from cuticle to free edge. I do this because I tend to do my nails quite frequently and I need them to pop off what I need them to pop off. Usually that's within a few days, and I find for me this works the best. I do have it over some builder gel that I have buffed all the shine off and it's super duper smooth. I find that to be the key with easy removal. If you do not want your mani to pop off in a few days, I would recommend skipping this step completely. Unfortunately, there's no great solution for like the in-between. Either they pop off in a couple of days or they're on until you soak them off or file them off. So now that I let that dry, and I did let that dry for about 10 minutes, we're gonna get into this gorgeous tonal collection. I do have a favorite color. I have a favorite color out of this whole collection, and it's going to be in my next pedicure. I don't know why. For some reason, this particular color just screams petty, like winter, fall petty to me. I'm going to be using my iGel gel liquids for this mani per my usual. They're just my go-to liquids at the moment. If you want to do this with your dip liquids, you absolutely can, but I'm doing my gel application because that's what I like doing these days. I'm going right in. I I had like a total, I don't know, you want to call it a senior moment. I'm nowhere near senior status, but it was definitely a senior moment. I had every intention on going in order from lightest to darkest. Why I started with my pinky, I will never know. I don't know. I never start with my pinky ever, but that's what I did this day. I don't know what was wrong with me. And I'm using the darkest color. This is number 5 in the set. It's a very deep, dark brown with like a reddish, purplish undertone to it, but it looks super brown. Don't be scared. It's not purple, I promise. If you're not a purple fan, if you are, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it is not purple, just a very deep, dark brown. And that is kind of the theme of this entire set. They are very neutral tones, and I figured this would be the perfect palette cleanser between Christmas and New Year's. So now I've gotten my act together, and I'm going in starting with my thumb. I'm going to do number 2 on this thumb. Number 2? Nope, number 1. Do I even know what I'm doing? There are no names for these colors. It's just coffee and cream 1 through 5, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 pour overs of each color. I'm only doing 2 coats, and then I'm going to cap with gel base per my usual. I do cure each coat, and I do flash cure in between for about 10 seconds, but I cure each coat for a minimum of 1 minute. That way I know that my product is cured. It's not going to go anywhere because I'm going to take my stiff brush and dust off excess so I don't contaminate my brush with dip powder, because that would be unfortunate. If you're curious about the tool that I'm using around my cuticles, that was from Gigi's Custom Nails. She is up in Canada, and this cuticle cleaner precision tool thing is now life. I love it with my whole entire heart. I will leave everything that I'm using linked in the description box down below. If you want to shop Revel Nail, I am an affiliate of Revel, and you can use my affiliate code, which is Marla10, and I will make a little commission on it, and I would appreciate it. But you don't have to use it. I super don't care. If you want it, it's there. If not, that's fine too. You don't have to save 10%. I'm just offering you the opportunity. So as you can see, I'm getting in. This is the second color in the collection, Coffee and Cream 2, which is going on my index. I am doing every single finger the exact same way. As mentioned, I am flash curing in between. That way I don't bump something and mess something up. Flash cure can be like 10 or 15 seconds just to make sure stuff is frozen in place and really won't move. It won't like leak or seep or bleed or I don't know, flood. That was the word I was looking for. It's not going to flood your sidewalls or your cuticle area if you freeze it in place for 10 to 15 seconds, and then I cure the entire hand for a full minute at the very end. Getting in with color number 3, we're almost to my favorite color. Number 4, admittedly, is my favorite color of the collection. Number 3 was like a close second. I am absolutely obsessed with these very neutral brown tones lately. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I used so many crazy colors over the last couple of months between fall and winter, especially the Christmas stuff. I was in a mood. I was in a very neutral state of mind, maybe. Speaking of Christmas, how was y'all's Christmas? As I'm doing this voiceover, Christmas has not happened yet. Christmas is in 2 days. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I do with my family for Christmas. Every Christmas Eve, I take my kids to my favorite hibachi restaurant. That's been our Christmas Eve tradition for the last few years, and we all love it so much. The first year we did it, we're like, no one's going to be there. It's Christmas Eve. Who does hibachi? Surprisingly, there was always a wait because they don't take reservations, and it is so much fun. There's so much energy, and it's just such a good time. And it's our new tradition. So we're doing hibachi this year again. And then Christmas Day, my bestie Sarah is making Christmas Day dinner. So we're going to go over there and hang out with her, have some wine, eat some amazing food because she is an incredibly talented cook. And we're just going to hang out. And that's really it. We don't do any traveling. We don't do anything crazy. Sometimes we would go to the movies like on Christmas Day, but we try to keep it like super low key. Christmas can be so stressful, especially if you're traveling. You know, there's a lot of crazy drivers on the road trying to get to where they're going. And I appreciate that. I understand. It's a very stressful time. So we like to just keep it low key and hang out and have a really relaxing Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So back to nails for a sec. As you can see, I did my encapsulation with gel base. I've had a lot of questions recently about why I don't use gel top, and here's why. Gel top does tend to peel off of a smooth surface, so I prefer to use gel base. It's got a little bit more grip. Did you see my crazy transition? I don't know why. I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a mood. I feel the need to do something different. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, so I just prefer to use gel base as opposed to gel top. I just find when I'm filing, like finish filing, it doesn't peel off like gel top can. If you find that you need a little bit more buffer layer between your file and your dip powder, you can do gel base, cure for 30 seconds, gel top, cure for 60, and then file and buff off of that. Totally fine. I don't feel the need to because I don't feel like I need a ton of filing when I'm doing a gel liquid application with dip powder, but totally personal preference. Again, if you're using dip liquids, you can do a clear dip powder encapsulation, also totally fine. If you're not using gel liquids for your dip application, but you don't want to use clear dip powder because it can make stuff sometimes look bubbly or cloudy, you can use gel products to do your encapsulation. You can use gel base, you can use builder gel, whatever suits your fancy. Whatever you feel like you want to do. There are really no rules to what you can and cannot do when it comes to nail overlays. All these products are essentially the same. It's all acrylic, right? Even gel. Gel is technically acrylic. It's all plastic. So they all work very well together. Trust me, I've done the experiments. So after I did my filing and buffing, I will leave my filing and buffing routine down in the box. I'm just going in now with my gel top coat and we're going to call it a day. And I love this mani so much with my whole entire heart. Absolutely beautiful, perfect transition. I am obsessed. This collection is beautiful. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below. I'm just going to finish off with some cuticle oil per my usual. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending some time with me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.